All right, what's up? What's up? Let's get it going, y'all. This week's gonna be a quiet week. Not really seeing a lot of opportunities. I'm gonna show y'all kind of what I'm seeing right now and kind of why we're gonna be a little bit more on the chill side this week. As far as last week, we were able to finish profitable overall. We did take our first loss in the signals group. Last week, I dropped 2 signals. One was AUDUSD, which went the full distance and hit the target for us. We closed out on that one right before news. And then we had a EURAUD, which the original EURUSD actually closed us out of entry. And then maybe a few hours later, I took another trade on that one and actually took a loss on that one. So AU overall make a good amount of profit on that one because it went the distance. So the risk to reward ratio on that one was decent. And then we took an L on EU, but overall out of the 2 trades, 1 win, 1 loss. And we finished out profitable for last week. So solid week, but overall that was the first actual losing signal. Finally, after 3 weeks, this makes the 4th week now this week. So we finally took a loss, y'all. So this week, what we will be looking at is the really only thing I got that I'm interested in is EURAUD. I'm gonna break down DXY, EU, and Bitcoin for y'all as well, so y'all can kind of see what I'm seeing on all of those. Cool. All right, let's get started, y'all. So DXY this week, what I'm looking for on the DXY. So long term, I'm still bullish on the DXY. Now structurally, as long as it does not take this low structurally on the higher time frame, when I'm speaking like daily to weekly, we are still potentially in that bullish, shift, right? So we went from the bearish market to now we're starting to break into the bullish market, right? So as long as we respect this low, we're still holding that bullish bias. With that being said, higher time frame, the premium is going to land here to here. So I broke it down a little bit more, and kind of an area of interest that I'm seeing is in here. We do have liquidity resting here. We could sweep this low and then tap into that region and then head towards the upside. I'm not going to look this week to actually take a trade off of the reversal box. I'm going to wait for full internal structural shift confirmations. So even after we get that structural shift out of the box, I'm going to wait for price action to, on a lower time frame, break structure towards the upside, and then I'll look to potentially grab some entries. But this week, I personally plan on not really trading much, just because of where I'm seeing the market at overall, if that makes sense. So I'd rather not trade a lot and just wait to the end of the week, or let the market give a little bit more clarity for this week, and then next week, annihilate the market again. So this week, I'm most likely going to be just patient and watching the DXY to see what it wants to do so that I can, better see its next move. So as of right now, I am still bullish, but I'm not going to look to probably make any moves on this week. If I do, I'll drop that information either in the free Telegram chat room, which the link is down below, or on the next YouTube that I drop for y'all. Again, free Telegram chat room link is down below in the description. If y'all are new to the channel, my name is DeAndre. I've been trading for a little over 11 years. The link to the broker that I use is down below. The link to our website is down below. I did just release the signals group again. So it's been a few years since I've done something like that for y'all. So if y'all are interested in the exact entry, stop loss, and TP of all of my trades, y'all have that information there. This week makes the 4th week. Again, last week was the first week that we've actually taken I put out an actual losing trade. So we didn't lose the week, we just lost a trade. So that was the first week out of almost an entire month that we actually had 1 losing signal. So phenomenal results so far in the signals group. We'll keep that going. You guys have our website if you are interested in mentoring and learning the strategy that I use, our FXK 5-step strategy. I am an Elliott Wave trader mixed with smart money concepts. Again, our website information is down below. So next we'll go over Bitcoin, so I can kind of show y'all what I'm seeing on this. Now, I am long-term, overall long-term. I want to see this go up, right? Of course. but I want to see a bearish move toward the downside still on the daily time frame. So we're talking about a few more weeks of more downside movement. So what I am looking at on Bitcoin is same thing I've been preaching to y'all for the last few months. Is for price action to tap into around that 52 range. I would say 52 to about 48, and then head towards the upside. So a little bit more downside on Bitcoin. So this week, what I'm seeing based on price action, this pattern I have seen a lot in my time. Okay, I'm not gonna trade this, but I just want to kind of show y'all something. I've watched a lot of charts. Okay, again, 11 plus years. Every single week I'm looking at these charts. So I've seen a lot of repetition of these charts. When you have an inverted head and shoulders pattern like this, the way it's moving, 9 times out of 10 it fails. And we're in a strong bearish market. I highly, highly believe that this will fail, and we will just see the market continue down from here. I'm probably not going to take this trade, but I just wanted to show y'all kind of still what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. The only trade I'm interested in is the buy, if anything. So I will be looking to buy this. But for now, I wanted to basically take this low, and then I'll start looking at bullish opportunities below this low. All right, so that is Bitcoin for y'all. Some more downside there. Let's look at EU, and then we have EURAUD. So EURAUD is the one opportunity that I am seeing this week for a potential trade that I might be getting active with. Okay, so EU daily time frame. Now, we did form a 5-wave structure towards the downside, so it is what it is. Right now, we are still within that bear structure. We did make a BOS after our change of character, so we're still holding full bear. The only way we would consider this a bullish market, literally, we would have to break this high. So as of right now, as y'all can see, premium is from here to here. So we still, we were hoping for last week to just only get internal retracements, right? So within this bearish trend here, we were hoping to just get internal retracements within this area, okay? And then that continuation towards the downside before we were going to be looking at a potential upside move. Now, we didn't get the internal retracement. So I think from here, we're going to get a more of a, I guess, I don't know if you would say significant. We're on the daily time frame. I guess I've been swinging a lot, y'all, because I'm up here not calling the daily time frame significant, but I guess that would be significant. So significant retracement into this range and then the continuation down. It's kind of what I'm seeing. So since we didn't get the internal retracement, we're going to be looking at the more significant retracement. As long as we hold this high, I'm going to be still remaining on that bearish bias towards the downside. Again, this week, if anything, all I think the dollar is going to do is maybe make EU is make a small retracement and then maybe push up. And then probably next week, and when I say next week, I'm talking about 7 days from now, we might be preparing to look for a sell-off out of this range. Does that make sense? So as of right now, I'm just going to chill and let that kind of build up. I would be interested in a buying opportunity with y'all, to be honest. But we have to get a good retracement. So, and I think right before the market closed, I think it mitigated. So I'm not sure if we're going to get the retracement that I would need to even want to enter this position, because the retracement that I would want, it would need to be at least in this range. And as y'all can see, again, right before market closed, it kind of mitigated. So I'm not sure if we're going to still get the retracement, but if we do get a retracement on this, a small one before getting into this range up here, I will be interested in taking a opportunity towards the upside in here. And then again, following week, I might be looking at the continuation for the sell trade. Okay. So that is EURUSD. Again, for those of y'all that are students and in the signals group, I'll keep y'all updated step by step. And for those of y'all that are in the signals group, I will let y'all know exactly when I activate the trade on my account. EURAUD. Okay. So this is the one trade that I am interested in this week. I'm going to be looking for a small retracement and then a continuation down this week. I don't really want to see price action taking this high at all. When it comes to the actual retracement down, let's see how far I'm willing to take this towards the downside, because I don't really think it's going to be much. And we'll probably be going for the first extension. So, and I actually won't be going for the first extension. So this is the level that I would prefer to grab. This is the first extension. So a little bit above the first extension is kind of where I'm looking at price action. Give me 1 second. So here, but I really want something before that. I really just want to grab right below this low, but I'm trying to basically pinpoint a level out that's going to be right below that low. And what I'm seeing right now is once we make this retracement, most likely that would be within this range. Cool. So here, so this is basically where I would want to kind of close out of this one. And I do, again, see it coming down here and potentially maybe even going further back towards the upside. I think that that is the overall move that this is going to play out on. But I'm going to go ahead and grab my money around here. So this is what I will be focusing on this week. It's going to be EURAUD. And again, I'll let y'all know when I activate this trade and get to, rolling on everything. So outside of that, man, that's all I got for y'all for this week. Last week, pretty solid week, money made. AUDUSD also did pretty good last week too. So if y'all caught that one went the full distance as well. So AU and AUDUSD, but I didn't take AN myself. But if y'all grab that, cheers. Pinpoint snipe, and literally it's basically done. So if y'all grab that, make sure y'all close out if y'all haven't already when the market does open tomorrow. But much love, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Again, link to the free Telegram chat room is down below. Make sure y'all are subscribed to our channel so you don't miss out on any updates. I literally be dropping y'all just nothing but fire trades. We barely lose on this channel, so it's nothing but money I'm giving out for y'all, man, trying to help y'all in any way possible. But much love. I will catch y'all later. Again, light week for me. I'm just be taking it easy, so probably won't get too much from me this week, okay? All right, y'all.